Oh jeez, what? Oh, what is that? I think that's, what is that? I think that's spaghetti. Oh, today we are doing 2 lies, 1 truth challenge. Is it still a thing, or it was a thing a while ago? Now it's kind of
ago.
Well, we're bringing it back to life. It's a nostalgic episode here on the Jed Lilley channel.
Because we have no original content.
My channel's dead. Who's going first? Do we rock, paper, scissors it?
Wait.
Is it rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
Go. Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Paper, scissors, shoot. The best of 3?
Alright.
You on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, right, well, you're going first then.
There was honestly so many good ones, like hilarious ones I could have done, but I'm pretty sure I've told you everything.
Probably.
So half of these you'll probably still know. Also, I had to put an emoji next to the actual legit one, just in case I forgot.
I separated mine, yeah.
I was in the middle of assembly.
Right.
And I vomited. And because I hate vomiting, I just screamed and I stopped the whole entire thing. Like the headmaster was talking and everything, and he just stopped because I was like freaking out.
Okay.
So everything had to go on pause while they got me and cleaned me up.
Right.
When I used to play in the playground in primary school, me and a friend used to, like this was like in the spring kind of time, we used to go next to the fence where the playground was. And there was like some stinging nettles, and we used to like kneel on them on purpose.
Right.
And in secondary school, I was in art in year 10, and I had like a cup, like a massive cup of like paint water, and I tripped, threw it all over my white shirt, shouted "F*** in the middle of class.
What year was this?
Year 10.
Right.
And I got detention.
Right. Which one's the truth?
Yeah.
I instantly want to say vomiting. I'm going to say vomiting, but my second answer would have been nettles. I don't know why, but I feel like it's something you would have done.
So you're saying the vomit?
Yeah.
No, it was the nettles.
Was it? I was half right.
And you know what? Still to this day, I don't know why we did it. We used to literally just go up
Did it
to
not
the
really
fence.
hurt? Why?
I think it was literally so we could go in to the front and go, oh, we've got somebody singing it all, so they'd let us sit down and have a wet patch, like a wet paper towel. And we used to just get to sit down instead of go outside. I honestly don't know why.
Why don't you just sit down instead of going outside?
You're not allowed, you had to go in the playground.
Seriously?
Yeah.
We could sit inside.
In primary school?
Yeah. Oh no, wait, no. Maybe not actually. I don't know.
But yeah, I don't even know why, because it wasn't, I know for a fact it wasn't even just so we could sit down. I think it was just for attention, to be honest. So we could go like, oh,
help me.
Oh, I'm in so much pain. Because I've always been a thirsty hoe.
Are you sure?
No.
My go. So I've got to do 1 truth, 1 lie. 1 truth, 2 lies. Jesus Christ. Right. It is 1:45 in the morning, to be fair. Okay. I never fully understood how to divide numbers until year 10.
I still don't know how, so that honestly is not surprising.
Right. I once went to a swimming pool with a snorkel, with snorkel goggles on, those just without the actual breathing bit, to a public swimming pool. And when I came up for air, I forgot I had the goggles on, and I tried to breathe through my nose, but it covered me and it covered my nose, and I forgot about that, and I choked and nearly drowned. And then when I was younger, I kicked a football in my garden and it smashed my mum in the head and nearly knocked her out.
Okay. I want to say the first one because one, you didn't give too much detail.
Right.
So that's why I feel like it's that one.
Okay.
But I thought you were quite good at maths. So I feel like it's the second one, the snorkel.
That your final answer?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, no.
You're right.
Oh, yeah! I knew it. You do something that stupid.
I was with my dad in the swimming pool and I came up for air and then went like that, and then honestly just started flapping around in the middle of this public swimming pool. Drowning.
I nearly drowned once
Last
too.
year.
But that was just because I was too short for the deep end. That's the most drowned. And By deep end, I mean like I had gone from like the shallow, kind of a bit more into the middle. And that was it. I was like, I can't touch the ground, so I just died.
What did you do? I can't believe it's 1-0 already.
A lot of these are from when I was younger. Just thought I'd point out. Because you know, if I said recently, you'd probably know. So I once wore a leotard under my uniform to school, and I needed to go to the toilet, and it wasn't one that you could just undo, so I just peed myself.
Right, okay.
I hid in the toilet, this was in secondary school, for a whole day because I was afraid of being bullied. And I once told everyone at school, like in my class, not everyone at school, I'm not bothered. Everyone in my class, I was German, and that was why my last name is what it is.
Right. Oh, gee. I feel like the first one's a lie, because you don't like going to the toilet at school.
Right.
That's my logic behind that one. I'm tied between the middle and last one. I think the truth is the last one.
No.
Is it the middle one?
No, it was the first one.
Is it? No way! No way!
I was literally in like year 2, can I point out? And I found this like grey leotard in my drawers in my bed. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll wear that under my uniform. I think it was because so when I got the training for PE, I could show off my fun leotard. And then I really needed to go to the toilet and realise, shit, I have to fully strip to get this leotard off. So I tried to pull it to one side and I just pissed everywhere. I mean, to be fair, I see where you're coming from. The whole I never liked to go to the toilet at school.
You never used to.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Because I wet myself.
You've got some sort of deep sort of secret going on there.
Although I will give you like the last one was kind of right. Like I used to think my last name was German, but
yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So it's still 1-0. I can't believe
2-0. Oh wait. Yeah, 1-0.
I once stole a little wooden box from our landlord at the time, from his garage. I cheated on my GCSE maths exam.
That wouldn't surprise me.
An old woman down my street told me to f*** off because I was being too loud playing Kirby with my friend. Do you know what Kirby is? You stand on either side of the road and you throw a ball, and when it has to hit the other curb and bounce back to you, and that gets you a point.
Right.
But we were playing that outside of her house, and she was not happy.
See, now I think it's the last because of the detail.
Right.
I feel like it's the first one, the wooden box.
Right.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Yeah, right, of course you're right.
I am so good. Why did you steal the wooden box? What was it?
I don't
Just
know.
a wooden box.
I've still got it. Is it mine? I use it still to this day. I don't know. This guy had because basically where we used to live, we used to have this cottage that was kind of like, I'm gonna draw it on the screen for everybody. It was kind of like here, and then the guy's big sort of house, the landlord, his house was like there. And was like another house there, but we had like this big yard in the middle, and his garage was all the way over that way on the left. And it was huge, and it used to have a really old vintage car in there. But it was also just full of shit, like just loads of shit. And I went in when I was young, I was like probably like 5 or 6. And I went in, and I was just looking around, and I found this wooden box. And I originally, okay, this is even worse. I stole it because I wanted to give it to my mum for her birthday.
Oh,
when I gave it to my mum, I told her that I found it at an antique auction.
Did she still think that?
No. I don't think she ever actually believed me. But none of us liked the landlord anyway, so I think she thought it was alright. Or didn't really think anything of it, I don't know.
Okay, when I was younger, my sister was probably like 1, 2, don't know, however old they are when they eat like actual foods.
1, 2.
Yeah.
2.
I used to come home from school, and when she was little, she was having like a snack, and I used to eat her food because I was so hungry after school.
Right.
And she was like too young to tell.
Right.
I did a performance in year 4, year 5, and I did this massive like split. But I didn't warm up beforehand, and I tore like the ligament in the back of my leg, and I couldn't dance for 2 weeks. And I once drank a small jug of milk that was out of date without realising. When I was little, I just gulped it right down, and I was ill for the next 3 days.
They all literally sound like things you do. Like everyone sounds like something you do.
So stupid.
No, I'm joking. I think the first one's the truth.
The first one?
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yes! 2-1.
Yeah.
Is it 2-1? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to come home from primary school and she was there in a little high chair with a little plastic plate with like literally like toast squares, and I used to eat them, like not all of it I don't think, but a decent amount.
Oh, horrible.
Because I was so hungry after school and I was really scared of asking my stepmom if I could have some food after school. And then one time I got caught and she was like, you do know you can just ask, right? And I was like, okay.
And to this day you still have a boneless sister. She hasn't grown since, I don't know. I've just
She's
realised
like this big.
I've been drinking water that's got 2 little bits of floating spaghetti in it from earlier. I'm gonna stop.
Oh.
I'm gonna stop drinking. I'm gonna wipe that out and I'm gonna stop drinking that now. I once ran into my nana's glass conservatory door and knocked myself out when I was younger. When she used to live in her old house because she didn't have one conservatory anymore. When I was younger, one Easter, I ate so much chocolate that I threw up on Clara. I was swimming in a lake and I found a rusty hammer that I thought might have been a weapon, but I just threw it back in anyway and left it, and I never thought about it again. Until earlier, when I was coming up with these and I was like, oh my god, yeah, that might happen. Go on.
I think it's the second one.
The second one.
The throwing up. Was it the first?
No, sorry,
Was it
no.
the last?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Probably shouldn't say that. I don't know. It probably wasn't a weapon.
I doubt it. Oh, I wouldn't have touched it though if it was rusty.
I didn't know it was
Give me
there.
some
I
sort
just
of
felt
disease.
something. I stood on something. I felt it, so I picked it up.
Wait, why are you swimming in a lake?
I was just in the lake walking around.
In the water?
I
How old were you?
can't remember.
Oh, you were quite young.
I was, yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, like, I wasn't like 5 or whatever.
No.
I was probably like 11, 12 maybe?
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
I've
I was
never-
old, I think I was old enough to know it was probably a weapon of some form, but not,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? There you go.
I had a massive crush in primary school, like we all do. Or at least I did, because I had a crush on like 4 different boys. But there was this one guy that I liked for like a good 2 years. I fell in front of him on the playground because me and my friends were pissing about, trying to show off. And I managed to not only tear the crotch of my legs, as in the trousers, not my legs, but all the way up the arse as well. And I was wearing bright pink pants, just to show it in front of everyone.
Oh my god.
My friend dared me to see how many peas I could fit up my nostrils. One got stuck and I had to kind of like hack it into my mouth to get it out.
I felt that in the back of my throat. That sounds like something me and George would have done when we were younger.
And I once told a lie to a boy in my primary school. Once again, I was very, very young, about the girl he was dating, because I thought he would then break up with her and be with me, but instead asked my best friend out.
I feel like you would have told me about the first one, if it was true. But now I said that, I'm probably wrong. And I think it was the last one.
Yeah,
Was it?
Yeah. Kind of feel guilty because they could have been like sweethearts. So
Oh, it's fine.
I told him what I told him, so he'd break up with his girlfriend, because then I thought, oh, well, he'll be with me, because I've told him what she did, even though she didn't really, kinda. And then ended up sending my best friend a Valentine's Day card, and they ended up dating. I was heartbroken.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Bastard. So if you get this right, you win. If not, we might have to
there's
do,
big
we might have to
pressure
do
on me
like
now.
a speed bonus round.
Oh, yes.
I once ate a worm at my nana's and then shortly after threw up on her kitchen floor. When I was travelling with mum and dad in Portugal, I got stung by a jellyfish on the beach. Or I once found a baby bird half hatched, brought it home and kept it in my room for a few days without my parents knowing.
I feel like it's the last one, but it could be the second one. No, I'm gonna go with the last.
Damn it.
Yeah! That is so something you would do, and I feel like you kind of told me before.
You know what? I was trying to figure out whether I told you and I couldn't remember.
But I couldn't remember the bit about not letting your parents know, which is why I was like, I'm not sure. car? Did it survive?
I don't know.
Oh,
I took it to the vets.
oh that's adorable.
Because I didn't know what to do with it. Not the worst part, like the craziest part is I managed to bring it all the way home from Alex's, not Alex Brooks, Alex Walker in Colby, all the way from there to mine in his mum's car without her knowing. In fact, and I think I kept it.
You could be a great thief.
Yeah. I think I kept it in the box I stole. And on that note, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you haven't, unsubscribe. If you did, hit that like button and smash the sub button if you haven't already, which is always greatly appreciated. Also, if you haven't seen it already, head over to Lola's channel, or Lauren's channel, and check out her whisper challenge that she did with her friends. It's absolutely hilarious. You will not regret it. Go over there. If you haven't subbed to her already, make sure to sub to her. Her name is above her head right now. And links are all in the description and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think that's about it. If you want us to do more of these videos, or you want us to try and come up with more truths and lies to kind of do like a version 2.
Yeah, I felt like it was quite short.
So on that note, we're going to go to bed and leave the office. We'll see you in the next one. We're going to need to cover the lens. I don't know how we're going to do this. Peace.